Graphically smashy some people. Oh, pretty sure when I played this the first time when I turned off power to town, so I'm gonna turn off power to the botany place. See what the difference is. Pretty sure I played up until just a little bit after that. We'll see. I do kind of remember like this first planet quite a bit. Fucking monkeys. Where does it go? Hello, Danish. How are we doing? Right. Find the volumes, which I don't know. And then die, robot, die. Oh, you do this one next, at least. Where is the logic module? Somewhere over there. There we go. Pretty sure I have to go up and round. Alright, where's more fucking monkeys and bandits? Hope everyone's doing well. Bit of a hectic day. Jade has been her usual. Ooh, doggies.
Here we go.
Screw you, doggy! Eat the plasma sword! Feel good? We good. Man in heavy armor. Man can deal with this bullshit. If I remember correctly, I have to deal with robots in this place.
Here we go.
Sniper rifle for the win. Meh. I don't know what that enemy did, but
Unauthorized persons.
my companion like
I wanted to poke around in here.
charged in or something. Can I see any more robots?
Okay, here we go. Nice one.
Destroyed. Investigating.
Sounds like she's having fun. Right, definitely don't go through there because I'll get zapped.
We did it. We can handle this.
Ah! Bad robot. Hoppo's still feeling down. I am sorry to hear that. I hope you're giving him all of the hugs, the kisses, the tickles, and the occasional ear pulling. Also, I hope his driving lessons are going well. If he's had any more. And I hope you're doing well, and I hope your mother's doing well. Oh dear. All the loot. Oh, I can hack it. Cool. I was like, I am not too sure if I can hack this. Disarm security fence. Logs. Security logs are accessible in keeping with Space Choice of company policy. All security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophe, event, or security breach. Scheduled security updates at Space Choice facilities are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on. If a member of the Space Choice security detail cites this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in immediate reprimand. They appear to all be very dead. Check all around before I find the way in. There may be loots about. Apparently a vending machine as well. Ah! Choice! It's Spacer's choice. There's it back here. Looks like the doggy's dug through the fence. One way to get in, actually. Ooh, container. Or corpses. Welcome back and thank you for the biddies. There's the jump scare from the biddies. Now I can go in that way, but to go around here to check. That door. Roxy was a very good girl. She said you need lots of cuddles.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'm ready to go! Press the last of them!
Smashy, smashy. Shark cannon. Tempting. Don't mess around with it. Hello? Unlock office store. Oh, there's messages on here. Spacious choice. Mr. Brandon, this letter serves as a formal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in the latest quarterly report. Please set 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Spacious Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacious Choice is not a right but a privilege. J. Brandon. To the esteemed members of Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, let's find you wealthy. After due consideration of the last letter, I've identified terminating no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production output quotas, particularly agriculture and fishing can departments, neither of which were anywhere close to profitable. The Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains committed to finding cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. We have investigated claims made against the profitability of the region. Our officers agree with you. So it's steady decline while Emerald Vale Geothermal remains somewhat profitable. Our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures, which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal plant. Please be informed that Space Choice Department and Oversight Office take significant insurance policies against the Emerald Vale Refer Plant. The office would like to assure you that these insurance policies are standard procedure. Do not attempt to interrupt, understand, or otherwise interpret elaborate meaning from these decisions. A special courtesy: we have deployed a property team of engineering specialists in the Vale Refer Plant. This team of specialists has instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of awesome mechanicals free of charge. So basically, Space's Choice sabotaged everything for insurance fraud. It's always for the insurance fraud. Oh. Do I still have my helmet? Yeah, that's the actual lockpicking one. So I need a lockpicking. Dead man. Do you sell lockpicking equipment? That'd be nice. Does not look like it. Oh, anyway, I can sell this. Oh yeah, you do. You cannot purchase this. Restricted stock. Yep. A lot purged. I had to borrow your copy of Young Space Guide Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been spotted. I need the reference. I've returned the copy to repair bay. Ooh. Chaos 7, Mechanicals Gone Hero. Gunfire, hearing some screams. On low, I think it was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud member of Space Choice family. I'm leaving. I don't want to get shot. Please dock my pay. Corporations for you. Wrong button. Oh.
Incoming!
Warning. Worker.
Everyone all right?
Close range zappy cannon. Highly effective against robots. Okay, so that's how this works. Planet status. 22% efficiency. Let me look around before I redirect the power. That just leads out. Never mind then. Right, warnings. Safety failure, high look, moderate severe damage. Warning, redirected power, zero vessel procedure. Fail, manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Bugger.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Zap! Zap the sprat. Ooh, luckers. Security chief key card required. Okay. You would have to find that. Unlock door. Where is it? I need passcode. My inability to lockpick stuff is starting to become detrimental. Personal log. Are there going to be any numbers in here? Nope. Okay. Have I missed anything? Okay, let's actually read these. The Hollow found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I wrote him up for tampering. Just in case, I mean this a couple of days from now, I'm feeling bad for what I've done. Let me just remind myself that I warned him before, he's always been a bit crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module, so I confiscated it. It should be in lockway room for foreseeable future. That's it, by me, Kevin's replacing our guards with awesome mechanicals at this rate. I'm going to end up chief of security with no staff. Just an army of mechanicals knocking about, guns to point every which way. Can't be tell us a safe program to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but not mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been one before. What's just happened? Mechanics are crazy, locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage, gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete the entry if I return. Right. Everything went to shit. Alright, so I lose all that. Can't get in there right now. Looted you. There's nothing about a password in this. Oh. Heavy ammo.
Okay, keep him quiet.
This leads back outside. Nothing him back there. If there's anything around here, was there? I missed. Jesus, that's bright. A few items. Right. This way. Upstairs, maybe? Messages. No. No. That's how I came in. Oh, I had the passcode. Never mind. Been dumb. Now new there. Dumb. Any robots? I hear them. Yeah. There be robots.
Let's go! If that's smart, it's not even fair.
Deleted. Huh. More ammo. Anything else?
Suspicious data not found.
Oh, where's this go?
All together. Got it. Down they go.
Oh shit, reload.
Everyone all right?
Fuck you, Mr. Robot.
Just two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Where are we headed? He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Uh-huh. He fancies you.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Right, loot. Um... 12% of team technicians to conduct a complete refit. Not a place to say, doesn't matter company. Roger, space choice mission being as cheap as possible. Just in case I'm wanted, I'd like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of Space Choice family. Yada yada yada. Was finished routine maintenance, found some strange modifications to logic modules, and had time to run diagnostic. So basically, the company set this place up to fail. Down the pit. Security chief's key. Second skill too low. Bad sprat.
No, just leave me alone.
Huh.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Shh.
Eyes up! Don't mess with us. Here they come! Good one! Got 'em all!
Delete. Shut off Steam release. Yay!
One to go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale? Get ready! Tight shit!
Searching for adjacent automech. Searching for
You got him!
in it.
Zap it, zap it, zap it! There we go. Laser cannon. Well, zappy cannon. Very effective.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Cicely's back here.
Get away! Go away, Phantom! You're not real. You're not real. No, 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 just leave me alone.
There's someone down here.
Go away, Phantom! Get away! You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot! Scram!
Calm down, I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Ugh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Slow down, tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
What do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
You were an engineer?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Mechanics must have a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I could deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of the logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Ooh. No idea I can find a logic module?
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Oh. Well, there's a book. This way. Up we go. Alright, so in terms of quests, I need to get the logic module. This way? Ooh, Lutzies. Grab that. Okay. Fight an engineer. And Thomas. Die robot die. Got to deliver that. Oh, time to divert the power, I guess.
Once we do this, there's... Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I don't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Who tells me Edgewater's going to die with or without workers?
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
No, that's fair. Glad you did. I like hearing from you.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Beep boop bop. Redirect power. To Edgewater. Oh, level up. At this point, Sin. Stupid laptop didn't want me to come join your stream. Why? Dumbass thing. What do I want? 5 more points in this. It's a case of what do I actually want? One-handed or two-handed weapons? I apply those. And let's head back. I do have some quests to turn in first, obviously. Right, so let's return to Thomas first. They're going to be angry at me. Oh, hopefully they don't shoot me on sight. As long as I don't do that, we're good. Why is that? I've been weird. Oh, it's weird. Okay. I was just getting some graphical glitch. It does that from time to time. It's like it freezes up. But it works. It's weird. Alright.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Here you go.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Here you
The
go.
geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
No, so I'm mostly gonna do Paw Shot Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, but Friday I'd like to play it. And obviously Saturday's gonna be vote. No, I still haven't completed Porsche. Right, so that's that quest done. Throw out another save.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same 4 walls together.
Ooh.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You creepy ass woman, but that is true.
Edgewater's cemetery's got corpses aplenty, enough for a generation's worth of crops.
You are fucking creepy, lady, but yeah, it's fine. Right, let's go get rid of Reed first, then. Or can I get these guys to return first?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all.
No, Pat, it's time to go back to Edgewater.
I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
So don't work at the cannery. You want to be an
You
engineer?
know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater and I'm as good as dead to her.
Stay put. I'm going to talk to Reed into stepping down.
You know where to find me.
Yeah, so I need to go talk to Reed first. See if I can get him to step down. This will probably be an opportunity for fast traveling. Really.
Cannery's been running at full capacity.
Something got you down?
Eh. Probably better save as well before I go up there, because liable to fuck it up. I mean, there's always planned energy sword because no one will find the body, but still.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I have no idea, honey.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
And it's just full of fake profiles.
Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will. I have been holding this town together with both hands. You can't just expect me to leave. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
You need her gardens.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us. So the company got rid of him and shut down the greenhouse.
Found a way to grow food and she's gone back if you step down.
You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
What are your
A
plans?
couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Take care. Right, now we go tell her. Last time I was on Tinder, they got mad because I didn't want to come there and have sex. I swear that's all people use Tinder for, is quick fuck me ups. And if you're a guy and you go on there, most of the people you meet are usually robots. Like, I don't want fake people. Get enough bots on Twitch. I know, you're doing good, baby. Right. Let's repair, I think. Breakdown. Do I want to keep a telescopic sight? Not so much. I have my own hammer. Now, this has a shovel. Probably keep that just because it's silly. Have to get rid of all the light pistols though. Shovel, spade. Give it assault rifle. Armor wise. Best choice work outfit. Thank you. Thank you. Right, modify. This cannon's worth more money. Pristine. So this is a level 7. I'm level 7, aren't I? Tinker. Make my hammer better. Baton better. Now, do I want to hold on to this? Right, let's upgrade my sniper rifle because I will use, and it'll be good to have. The lightning's only good against certain things, so right, modify. I can put a mod on here. I could put a fun times barrel. Increase critical damage, or I could make a silent electro cannon. Fun time barrel. And it's already a shock type weapon, so no. Nothing to that, nothing to that. All on that. I could make that electro, but that'd be pointless when I've already got an electro weapon. Sight on that. Let's do. Ooh. Oh, Adelaide. I got to fuck off.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point.
I love you too, honey.
Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
It was better for you running place.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Retrieve the power regulator. Eh. Can't hack that. No, it's sealed. Right, so I've got to hydrate the Sammy. So I need to turn that in and then go back to our ship. Don't I still need to convince some of these guys to come back? I suppose not.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what to do is all. Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
That's good to know. Save. A list of stuff to watch together on TV is just growing and growing and growing, and no time to watch it.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
Found one, yes. Well,
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
we're level 8. We'll leave melee as it is for now. Now, I feel like I should pump dialogue. This just feels right, having pumped stuff. Right, perk. Nice weapons, companion crit. More carrying capacity, long as family is back. More stuff for you to watch. Time dilation, warp speed. More health. What I get next is probably the just extra companion XP if they ever kill stuff. Right. Can go quick to my thing? Yes, I can. We have a ship.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Okay, so now we're going to back. You seem happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Glad to have you along. Pick your cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain, I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Do. Into the ship. Where he should be waiting for us.
I certainly am looking upstairs and claim a room. As always, I am at your disposal.
Thank you for that,
Anything
DD.
you'd like to discuss?
I'd like to know more. Something about what's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Yeah, you're literally an assassin vicar. That's the funny hilarity part of it.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them. My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
But weren't they proud when you became a vicar at least?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Your Inzo is violent. I don't have a follow plan and effort you two as part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Of course, it's updating.
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
Makes sense.
What about you? What's your story?
No, scientist as well saved me.
And how did he do that?
He stole my body from the Hope at the edge of the colony and forced me out.
Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Glasses. Help him recover more of the chemicals he needs to save the rest of the colonists. Probably cause a whole heap of mess. Probably crash a load of ships on the way or something. Hey, honey.
That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
I had a family on the Hope. My friends on the Hope. Because it's the right thing to do. Family.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Enjoy your game.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Any idea we can find someone who speaks French in the colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
How do we find them?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will crew manifest abstract any...
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Are you going to pay a different family?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop
baby,
certain,
I can't...
secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Excuse me. Right. Ship acquired.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
A power
Do
gate.
you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Time to fix our ship. Push the button.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Install the power
Our
gate.
systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out there.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I've been feeling a little lightheaded, also like I said on time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a lav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
Right, back
Gladys
Muggeteer.
and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Stop me for just leaving.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope.
Fine, I'll go have a word.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Well, I'm going to go look at my captain's quarters. Edgewater sign. Holographic shell projects disguise your union companions that gives you access to it, provided you have correct ID cartridges for the area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel, authorized stops being attacked on site. Message. I'm red. Oh, I forgot to mention a previous special sending me. Copy of my favourite cereal, space features, segregated steel. About a dash space pipe with a heart of, well, steel. Does say board approved, so don't go showing it around your spacer buddies. I hope it amuses you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone will be entirely intentional. Archived. Bradford. Best friend by the looks of it. Logs 3 black market leads. Hammer power. And shrink ray. Weapons from the void. Sentry saber just sitting in here. Bin for storing things, I'm guessing. Remember correctly, up here is no response to the autonomous street Sam. Serial number etched into his chassis is Sam. Ask Ada about Sam. I forget that we have a robot companion. I vaguely remember Sam. Right. Cleaning machine. All the stuff in her room. Alright. Let's go ask about Sam. Pretty sure I can't do much about Sam if I remember correctly. I think I have to have like a certain level of skills for it.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automobile gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Excellent.
I'll be here.
Time to go check the terminal again, so I guess I can now read stuff on there about it. Whee! Back and forth. Search turn, Sam. Don't forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automatic on Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It shouldn't be too bad to get up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat capable variant. I might say a clean, mean killing machine. Factory parts stud sweeper with successfully delivery of combat modified replacement part acid steeper has been delayed. Progress to setback estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Like a more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. And giving up hope of the delivery. The part was lost in transit and it's not returned time soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for information regarding the location of an acid steeper. I can fetch the part. I was sent to storage facility in Roseway. I've never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details come later. Ooh. So I don't think we could do that just quite yet. On Roseway. When we get to Roseway, yeah. Okay, terminal. Powerful weapon stuff. So, passage to everywhere then. Oh yeah, and Vicar. Right, so more health. Threat generated, threat generated. You will be my hacker. Range damage. Melee damage. And that makes it so my Silver Tongue effects. Or Silver Tongue effects. I had to buy the Zoya I'm playing. A TV, she didn't have one. Must not be a TV person. Right, so we're at Terra 2. Monarch. Let's just we're going to Groundbreaker. Can we go to Vincent's Lab? I think we can.
We have
Yeah. Typing. Go with it today. Fine. You can see all the planets in a system as well as some special points of interest. Oh, excuse me. You can fly your ship to any location you've unlocked. Okay.
successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
And what?
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honor?
What can I do for you? Yeah, I gave you a static shock the other day. Alright, let's go pick up these weapons on the void.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh yeah, I forget he has a pet pig, doesn't he? Hey, Bubbers. Science weapons. Very powerful effects. Science weapons strength.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel... Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Well, it's worth. I appreciate you putting me out the hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Thought you should pass someone else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is that the reason you're hiding behind bulletproof grass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
So let's talk.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Yeah.
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Basic double door refrigerator. Not like ours, really, isn't it? Yeah. Better clothes and cleaner clothes. Less sweaty clothes.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of the hope for your talents, after all. It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you.
I did pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed, well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Something else I want to talk to you about.
What's on your mind?
I think that's everything. Experimental notes. That are respectively 6%. Bad news, difficult to acquire limited quantity of compound. They recently discontinued to feared first video. Liquefying. Jesus. Fish brewing, added 2 ounces of spacer's choice. Buy more mouthwash. I've spared one of my stock of experimental cystics to be used as a renewable source of nourishment. And name the lucky big bubbles. Give the animal a name, establishes rapport, and creates a positive emotional bond. Favorite tumor? Let's look at that. Excellent creature, cystics. Didn't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcine succulents. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumors that ripen naturally. Falling off the flesh like mock apples off a tree. Seems like the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. They grow cancer cells on them that drop off and then they eat them like meatballs. Lovely. Hack bypass. Personal entry. And because services Captain Knight's half-formed and unreliable, I hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his service. I'll be sending my new copies down to Hawthorne via skateboard. So as Vibe to compete, Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Lord winning, he's a true buffoon.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
If I say 1 hour, does she appears to be working? Slightly different process this week, not unexpected boundaries. Microsoft here shows no signs of traumatic mass cell wall collapse. Encouraging. So, still mop up pig. Get a view of the crane, see what's going on inside with neurons. Oops, has it like the effect? And after upon, I have numbness in left heel. Who even needs that? Sample evident to hyperactive products. Dopamine. No evidence of tropic effects on neurons, however. Excited now. If only I can keep them from exploding. Rise core temp another 5C, 1 hour. Oops, forgot I had a probe in the brain. Joystick with elbows. Subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Feel ridiculous telling most frozen has some meat. You're doing perfectly fine. Practicing beside bedside manner is important. Cautious about no production. Side effect of prolonged habitation. Subject may experience tachyphasia. Exaggerated fight response. Correct brainwaves. Found sharp uptick in perspective cognitive processing when I jolted the probe. Fascinating equivalent to speed of common fly brain. Could be useful in stressful situations. Subject time dilation. See world moving in slow motion. Everyone on Hope had this sort of brain damage, or is it particular to their persona? Can't wait to wake more the Hope. And studying detail. Even right to call the effect brain damage seems like an enhancement to me. Who wouldn't want on the call hyperfast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to eternity, to be able to just for a moment to perceive the world in all its infinite detail. Core temp up, still stable, no cells simul death. To be fair, being able to concentrate to a level you can slow down, like perceive a few seconds as like an hour to be able to take in details, especially if you're like studying or learning, must be an amazing effect. As long as it doesn't have side effects like giving headaches. Now, pet the pig, pet the pig, pet the pig, pet the pig. No, that's literally a pig that has cancer that grows in balls on its body that fall off and then they cook the balls like meat. And there's the gagging. Hack bypass. Why, what's wrong? My Zora has gone to a gaming cafe, but she hates game. Oh, God. Why, indeed. Enjoy the cafe, I guess, and just drinking your coffee. I worked at explain details there. While difficult to reproduce, need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon. What location knows me? Dumped a new associate just side Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Only in Americano? Pulse hammer. What's a pulse hammer? Ooh, two-handed smashy smash. Level 12, 168. Ooh, fancy hammer. Oh, well, back to our ship. Let's continue where I'm supposed to go. Quite a cool game, Caff. To be fair, it is based in Korea. They actually have those quite commonly. Yeah. So in South Korea, having gaming, like professional gaming teams, is like a very serious matter to where they actually live in essentially kind of like camps where like they're Diets and everything to take care of. Yeah, so that's in Japan. They have a lot of like gaming casts where it's actually cheaper to rent those booths and stay there, basically living there each night, than it is to actually rent a small little apartment. So a lot of people do that. They have free food and showers. They usually have like 3 cups of coffee and 1 meal that you get for free and stuff. I'd rather have my own small place, but like a lot of them have to do that because they don't necessarily earn enough money. Right, to the groundbreaker, to docking bay.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Makes sense.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Oh, Jesus. Did it break?
You want me to leave? Captain, you can't mean it.
On second thought, I need you.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
a relief.
Often
Thanks,
click the
Captain,
wrong button.
for letting me
Thank God
stick
there's
around.
a confirmation for that. Right. Off the unreliable. The computer next to you is possessed.
You learn to keep your eyes to yourself in my job. Nobody wants you looking close at their cargo.
Could steal stuff, but I did want to.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Captain. Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
No.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back-big rat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
No, you're in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
I'd like to hear your side. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got a plan?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me, Captain Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Never caught your name on Lady Persona. Hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, Gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
I think he's one of the characters we get.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
Oh, this would all be stealing. Anyone particularly?
Careful where you smoke. The crew bills us for air filtration.
You don't pay your docking fees, your ship gets seized. I seen it happen.
A lot of lockpicking to get in through that way.
Customs and inspection.
Sell me junk.
Right this way.
Alright. Quick save.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
So, how do I resolve this?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Yeah, I'll talk to him, straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Looks something Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
I like this guy. He's very polite.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Any jobs?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
Oh, thanks.
Happy to help. That's my job, after all.
You're real good at it, too.
Well, thank you, miss. It's nice to be recognized. Yep.
Can we move this along? I have a certain, matter I'd like to attend to, Captain.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
So the board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Makes sense. Colony ships got to be used for something.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
And some at
They
salvage.
strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Thank you.
All right.
What can you tell me about Udon Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
There's tension?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Why can't the Brown Bacon board just work together?
You sure you didn't just step off one of the interstellar freighters? There's no working with the board. They don't share, not bits, people, or resources. You work for them, or you don't work at all. Groundbreaker cooperating now would be tantamount to joining their ranks, and we sure as shit ain't about to do that.
That terrifies them. The bastards keep pushing.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Thank you for the info. See you around.
Be seeing you.
Man is very good, man.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Just get my bearings. What did you do here?
This is the security desk, ma'am. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sunita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
What did you do? I don't know, Torso.
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Do you do, I don't know, Torso sign? You got serious contract for over system locked up out there. Lots of freighters come through the station, must keep you busy.
Less than there used to be. Fewer freighters passing through these days. I spend some shifts just listening to the wireless. Search me. I mean, don't search me, because that's my job. Get it? I reckon you'd have to ask the folks in Byzantium.
They got a lot of seized contraband back there.
Sure, and stuff from outside the system, too, off the interstellar freighters. That's why we also have so many armed Mardettes on duty here.
There's contraband. What if some of that contraband's mine and I'm here to claim it?
That'd be awful weird. On account of you should be locked up back here too then.
Huh. Did you, I don't know, tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sunita, or help Chief Tennyson fix this heat, that might warrant a thank you tour or something.
Defense, right, Lee, do me a favor and I'll owe you one.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Well, I believe I have to go to one of their terminals for Maxwell. Right.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Quick save, why just stupid?
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Let's get goods.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that Scholar I'm looking for ended up. Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Damn it, I don't have perception. That's awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
The people that did. Right. Another quick save. Is there anything worth actually stealing that's confiscated back here? Still hoop. Oh, ID cartridge. Baby, it's happening again. What do you mean? What happened?
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Yeah, an ID cartridge. You use hijack staff. You're now automatically disguised into areas. Yay, plasma rifle. Tempting, but I don't see the point in stealing a weapon. Yeah, I'd say there's nothing worth yoinking here. I don't have the hacking skill for that. Casually leave. We are good boys. We are good boys. Not steal anything. And now we'll appear like them when we're going to security. Yes, I'm starting to feel sick again. Do I need to get you food, drink, anything?
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
What bounties are available?
Got
Do you want
a
to
hot
cuddle,
one
honey?
for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is, not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but two officers.
See why you wanted him dead or alive.
Dreadful, ain't it? Such blatant disregard for order. It's a real problem in the youth these days. It's true enough that he ain't particularly deadly, but the interest on each fine being compounded as they are means he'll be paying with his life insurance. Only way to cover it. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
I'll take the posting.
You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Good luck and skip speed to you.
That's not here, is it? No, that's somewhere else. Okay. Excuse me. So let's go do this one then next. Do I go look for the guy I got killed? Eh. Who goes there? Someone down there. Yeah, let's go try and kill someone.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Key-free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Great crew. Ah, yes, the Spacer's Choice vendor.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. Lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Get back to clean. You have Spacer's Choice? I've been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Yes, it's bad they're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's the Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Let's see what you got for sale.
Have a look.
Fastball blocker, sonar shotgun, assault rifle, some sticks. Mag picks. Oh, 1 second. Right. Bypass shunts, definitely. I could buy the hats, which I was fun. Fucking hilarious. Lets you lie better because people can't see your face. Right.
I know she's in there, Mfuru.
CNP Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
Sublight salvage. Bratwurst vendor?
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of Spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen? You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
What does terrify mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Like Boarwurst?
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike. Legally? No. The terrafrying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
That's enough talk.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Let's see what you got for sale.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Sugary drink. Body attribute plus 30 seconds. Okay. And spec list. Ike's Armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Go ahead. I mean, I tell you to get better, as in stop being lazy and get as and help with the house, but that's it. I don't give you a full written report of everything you do and don't do well. Alright, what can I get from you? Few interesting weapons. Ooh, corrosive weapon. Alright, time to go to the back docks. Go find this guy, give him the what for. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of people to make.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Nothing down for you, incinerate entire deck. You only get out alive if you play nice.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
There's a bad in the head and I want to claim it.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
No need to fight, give me a lighter. The bat disappears. Now, it says he appears to be down here threatening and robbing people with a flamethrower. As much as I'd like the experience to persuade him, my need for justice says otherwise. Taste my fucking hammer! Get back here! Any more? Vaporized. Fuck you. Right. You guys need better gear at some point. I will hook you up. Time to salvage. Let's start from this end and work our way down. That was stealing? Whatever. It's all over the floor. Why is this stealing? Whatever. Montag. Heavy weapon. I'm guessing that would be a flamethrower. Finally, I lock our flamethrower and it burns at almost 506 Kelvin. Yummy. Right, level up. Perception was my problem. But I can't improve my perception because I believe that's my base stats, right? Yeah. Sure. Don't think I go two-handed, but I want to pump some points into tech. I want to get it so I can actually mess with science and engineering a bit. Mostly the engineering. I want to get that to 60, so chance to turn stuff pristine. Science, the whole cheaper tinkering costs. Medical is also useful. The whole drug stuff. Right. Who else is lootable? Well, I say it's lootable. What's left of them is lootable. Yeah, that goes upstairs. We'll check that downstairs first. Poor guys. Did not expect the hammer, did they? Fucking love this hammer. Done some scrap mechanical. I mean, it's not attacking me. So... that alone.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
Yes, I can. Alright, well, let's go turn this in. Actually, no, we've got to check the upstairs rooms. I'm not going to steal something unless it's worth stealing. I'm a good boy-ish. Ooh, plants.
Subtle work, Captain.
Red worm blood. Death to the worms. They give drops. You know, anything that gives EXP is always a good thing. Up here. I could hack that because then there's a way in and out. See why I'd spend the hacking on it. Oh, this seems important. I'll take this for later. But anything that lets me steal better, I'll take it. Right.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes. Ugh.
Back up we go. Murdering has been accomplished. Let's turn in bounty. Well, checking other stores. Here's kitchen. It's food, so I don't need that.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for
Have you
trespassing.
seen this man?
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Report any sightings to your
Yeah,
local
this is
board
Chief
embassy.
Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Huh? I heard something. Oh! Put another 5 on it. It's nice that that item pings off when it goes off, but the other ones don't for some reason. There's only one bad thing about when we eventually do get that. And that will be me building it. Armor piercing premium cartridges.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Ooh, gunnies. Nade launcher. Boys. I'm try and avoid spending my money. Well, there's the bar. One of the places I need to go to.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch, sugar gel flakes, and purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Good news, I killed him and I rocked him a bit before I did him in.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardettes' backs, the Mardettes have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Any more bounties?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
That's fair. Right, that's definitely a hard save there. Right. I'll do that. I'll do that. Can do that. Hit.
Rizzo's Purpleberry. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Okay, that's a bit of a high. I will accept my legs cracking on that one.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capital of Chinese wells. Report any sightings to your local.
This is those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Captain, my other mission is a bit grand at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Do whatever I can to help keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of inbound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
I wanted to talk to Julia. Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Lightning and courage.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
But nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
It's kind of warm here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Will these do the job?
Those are... Wow. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Remarkable. How did you... I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Definitely slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I'll make my way down there.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Sounds like it's time for the hammer. What do I give the flamethrower a try?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but
Oh, all the way at the back. What? Okay, got to talk to her on the ship. Right, so... There you go, maintenance shaft. That's what I want to do right now. Get the flamethrower ready, Hans. Well, look on flamethrower. Plasma flamethrower? Is it a flamethrower if it's a plasma thrower? Technically different.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiator.
Arrival confirmation. Says he arrived. Okay.
Here we go.
hit!
Where? Oh, up top.
Here they come.
I've got him. That's the last of them.
Burn! Not as fun as a real flamethrower, but it'll do the job. I prefer the hammer. Freaking cost. Oh, Jesus. So, this is a story as a couple have been together for 3 years. They live separately and have a great job. He wanted to have an open relationship. She agreed, being on plenty of dates, sleeping with a few regularly. She was at her boyfriend's house. Saw the family apparently blew up and tried having a date with his colleague. He thought it was a work lunch and said out loud to her that he was going to leave for his girlfriend for the colleague. But she said, what?
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused with the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Oh dear.
Sister,
Captain, look out!
You say fix them later, but they may be disintegrated.
Target. Processing.
Oh, good.
Fight. Unauthorized person. Target area safe now.
Hmm.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side.
I'm fine. This thing's could barely hurt me. A team who seem to be a bit more on the vulnerable side.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
The hammer away. Smashing complete. Please proceed to area of non-smashing. Yeah, go for it, honey. And my legs. It's a Maxwell. What are you wearing? Armor, level 8. Dialogue skill. You need a helmet. There you go. Actually fits. So what guns does the Vicar have? He has a shotgun, doesn't he? Yeah, that shotgun. What, staff?
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside is getting a hell of a light.
This is Halcyon News.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
I've been in command around here.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life-or-death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gaying, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Yeah,
Got my attention.
I don't need to know how to block the shit, thank you.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Ooh, level 10. Pump the points into tech and that. Mostly the medical I want to get up. And get the XP from their kills. What would we be able to take in tier 2? They're actually on the move. That might be nice, restoring our slowdown. Alpha Sword per kill, that's probably going to be a priority for us. Ooh, 10 dialogue skill. That's only when you have no companions. Mind. They have perks of their own. More armor for you. Definitely want the combat dialogue effects. Right. I'd say it's best place to save and stop now. Oh, thank you for joining me as usual. Let's see if we can find someone to hop over to. And I'll catch you all later.